So here we are back for episode 2 and we have Liverpool at home. And just wanted to show you really Liverpool's transfers. Quite a quiet window considering that Keita's deal was done the year before. They only brought in Thomas Delaney as a ball-winning midfielder in the centre, and Eddie Salcedo, who I believe is probably more of a backup player or a youth player for them, seeing as he's only 17 yet. He's in the under-23s. On top of that, they've got rid of Markovic, Origi and Oxlade-Chamberlain out on loan. So they've not really changed their team that much. How that's going to affect us, I don't know. Looking at their games, they've had a week off. We've just had a European match. So that's going to be really, really significant, I think, in this game. Just to show you quickly, in the European match, we did win 4-0. Moussa Dembele got injured in the first 15 minutes. So Lozano went up front and we demolished them 4-0. So that's a good bit of momentum. Hopefully the tiredness won't affect us much going into this game. Okay, so here we are and we have got Liverpool at home. And you'll see that our team is very depleted. Oxlade-Chamberlain can't play, he's ineligible. Arthur's just been injured for a couple of days. Moussa Dembele has been injured for a couple of days from the last match, so he's also not playing. Tadic still injured, Dolberg still injured. The list goes on. Romeo's injured. So this is the team we're going with: Hervin Lozano, Ontiveros and Coman as the up front three, Højbjerg, Storaro and Ascasabar as the midfield three, and then our normal familiar back five. Looking at Liverpool's team, they've got their strongest team out. Emre Can playing in defence. I'm not quite sure about that one. And Gerhardt as well. I believe he's a centre midfield. No, he's a left back. So Gerhardt makes good sense there. Other than that, Keita, Henderson in the middle, and a familiar up front four. Mane is on the bench. So we know what's happened in the past games, but we can't expect to win just because of that. We have started off a bit of a counter mentality just to see how they approach this game, and obviously if things are going badly at half time, we might turn to our fast direct football that has done us well against them in the past. Storaro to cross the corner in, and Ascasabar scores an unbelievable goal. Oh my god, that's a volley from 25 yards out off the bar. Bang! Oh my god, that's got to be goal of the month. Okay, that's a good start. It's rare to start like that against Liverpool, in my experience. But let's see. Henderson knocks it into Lallana, and Rulli will get it. Not that far though. Now Keita's got the ball, and Coutinho well marked by Hysaj. Coman now on the ball. Ontiveros plays it in, and Storaro scores. It's 2-0. 2-0, okay. Things are going well. A little bit too well. We are top of the league based on this result. Things are going a little bit too well. It's against my nature to be too optimistic. Storaro well reacted. Headed against the post to himself. To then, I'm going to go that's a bit of a trick play from him. And the enjoyment was just too much, wasn't it? Roberto Firmino should never score this. It's gone in off hitter. That's poor defending on the line. And Liverpool now have they see an opportunity. It's 2-1, and Coutinho's on the ball. Coutinho obviously not a real Liverpool player, not a Liverpool player in real life. And Firmino, could have scored then. Probably should have scored then. Coutinho to take the free kick, puts it over. Okay, we are drastically starting to fall away in this match now in terms of ability, keeping the ball, that kind of thing. Ricardo, ball in, licked out. Coutinho puts it wide. Liverpool are all over us. 30 minutes gone. Can we hold out to half time? We can hold out to half time. We can start whipping the ball about. I don't like to do it before half time because it's a bit easy to defend against if a manager has a chance to talk about it. Okay, come on. Well done, Hysaj. Really good defending there. Højbjerg onto Veros. Sturaro. Koeman's making a run. Koeman's 1-on-1. He puts it in and he scores. Koeman. It's his first ever goal for Southampton. He's there to prove a point. And actually, I just want to talk about Koeman quickly. So I did have an opportunity to re-register some players for the last game in the European Cup. And I can't register Koeman because he's already played in the Europa League for another team. So he's even more of an arsehole than I thought he was. Reacting negatively when I can't even register him even if I wanted him to. We're going to go in 3-1 at half time. This is top draw performance here from the team. Top draw. Ito with an own goal. Okay, I don't... Yeah, don't... Sturaru's confused and demotivated. I don't know why. I think that's quite a normal thing to say. You're 3-1 up. Don't get complacent. If you get complacent, you're going to get picked apart. It's quite a normal thing to say. Everyone else thinks it's normal. Sturaru, obviously, he scored. He set up 2. Okay. Still don't get complacent. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, 60 minutes in. We're looking good value at the moment. We're holding possession okay. Sturaro, great ball to Ontiveros. His passing game's been brilliant. And Lozano crosses it across. Ontiveros scores in off Millionaire. Liverpool still haven't sorted their goalkeeper crisis. Now, I am actually a Liverpool fan. And, oh, that was an offside goal. Didn't even notice. But even I can see that they've got to sort out a goalkeeper. Now I'm feeling a little bit itchy. 4-1 was a beautiful scoreline, but 3-1 is still a little bit worrying at times. Look at this. Keita, Henderson, Coutinho, and Coutinho scores. It's 3-2. Okay. Let's go the way we need to go. Counter, higher, more direct, slightly higher, clear the ball out to the flanks. Stay on feet though. Let's go wide. Okay. Hopefully, maybe we go a little bit defensive. Because this, maybe Keita, Firmino, Henderson with a lovely ball through, and that's what Coutinho can do. As the Barcelona fans are going to find out this season. Okay, let's make a sub. Let's bring on Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard to wow the fans on that right wing. Stefano Sturaro is playing really well. Højbjerg's not, so let's bring on Jackie Wilshere. Jackie Wilshere and Martin Odegaard make some good changing. Defensive now. Let's go highly structured. There's 10 minutes remaining. Can we hold out? Liverpool are attacking us. Lozano. Good ball to Koeman. Oh, Koeman. Should have done better there. But Wilshere's got it. Back to Koeman. Good ball to Lozano. Cross it in. Odegaard's there. Odegaard scores. That one will count. It's 4-2. It's 4-2. It's a great loan signing, Odegaard. Look at this. Koeman with a good ball to Lozano. Lozano with a deep cross. And it's a good header. It's a good header from the young man. 19 years of age. And he scores against Liverpool on his debut. He's only been on the pitch 15 minutes. Wilshere to cross the ball to Ascasabar. Doesn't want to strike it again. But Højt is offside. Okay. It's got to be over. 93 minutes. It is all over. We've beaten Liverpool again. 4-2 this time. What a great result. Let's go to the dressing room. Talk to the team. Passionately. Really special. Oh, not many of them was that happy with that. The assistant can't make them feel any better. Okay, but the confidence among the squad is growing. And we're top of the league by 2 points. Bournemouth aren't able to keep up their total defence at the moment. And we're going to go to the Europa League second leg in just a second. So, second leg of the fourth round qualifying. This is the last leg before we get the group stage. So we will do the, we'll look at the group draw after this game. Moussa Dembele is back up front. We've made a lot of changes actually. We're 4-0 up, so we want to rest players. We've got Burnley away in the next match in a couple of days. So Will Mannion goes in goal, just give him a bit of experience. Cedric right back, Bertrand left back, Cahill in defence. Højbjerg and Jack Wilshere as a midfield two with Askasabar behind him. Ontiveros and Kluivert left and right respectively. So pick up where you left off. And long season rotation is very necessary. So hopefully it's not going to bite me back on the face. They'd have to win. Well, they have to win 5-0 to win the game. Or 6-1 if we get a goal. So hopefully we can at least get one goal. That's Gassibar with the ball, and he plays it to Bertrand. Bertrand back to Askasabar to Højbjerg. Kluivert back to Bertrand. This lovely play, and on to Veros to Kluivert, and Kluivert scores. His return back to the team after injury. It's a superb team goal, as the commentary says. Just lots of little passing. Really nice. And look at this. Plays it across, and Kluivert so composed. That's an away goal. Zelzenzikar. I'm definitely never going to pronounce it, and it's probably not close. It's probably something like jelly. But they need 6 goals at the moment to go through. And that is speculative, to say the least, from Kluivert. So we might be having shots from long range. Okay, we can work the ball in. And Rahimic to Haskic to Milkanovic. They've all got itches because it's their Croatian team, I believe. And itch is very common on the end of a Croatian name. Little fact for you. Cedric plays the long ball to Bertrand to Ontiveros. Moussa Dembele to Wilshere. Well, Moussa Dembele was making a run. I was about to say, Moussa Dembele apparently... Oh, he scores! Apparently he's hit his potential, which is 3 stars. Coman, according to the scout assistant reports, is a better option for me than Dembele. But Dembele is going to play the majority of the Europa League at the moment because he is the only one that's not injured or registered. So, and Dembele's been scoring a lot of goals this season. Albeit they are against Europa League teams, but doesn't matter. He also scored the goal against Leeds, don't forget, that won us a game. And Savic has scored to get one back for Zelzenzikar. Will Mannion let that goal in there. Could have done better maybe. Ontiveros has picked up a knock. Could be a twisted knee. If he can see out the half, that would be good for me. We'll see how he goes. Kluivert. A little bit tricky on the side to Dembele. Dembele scores. It's a good first save from the keeper, but Dembele was first to react. Really, really poor defending. And we're going to skip it. There's been plenty of goals. And, you know, I think it's now a foregone conclusion. We're 7-1 up on aggregate. They've got to score another 7 goals to go through. And Will Mannion, they're not going to score like that. Will Mannion makes a save. It's a good ball up to Dembele. Really good ball to Dembele. On to Veros now to Bertrand. Bertrand crosses it deep to Kluivert. Kluivert will get to it. Plays it to Cedric. Cedric to Wilshere. Now it's Bertrand. Will Bertrand have a strike? He will, and it's wide. That's why he doesn't normally have a strike. But at 7-1 up, you can kind of allow him to do so. So you'll notice that we're resting so many players. So obviously I said this at the start, but we are resting a lot of players. Arthur's not playing. Itter's not playing. We've got Burnley, and I want to keep them fresh for that game. Oh, Kluivert got tackled there. And Idrizovic to Agic, the goal scorer. Is it Avgic? No, Savic was the goal scorer, wasn't he? Delic to Savic, the goal scorer. Hamzic. And Bertrand cuts it out. Good little running from the twisted knee on Veros. Wilshere now with it. Cedric crosses it into Dembele to Ontiveros, who scores. Keep him on for a little bit. Let him get a goal. This is worrying because we were 4-0 up against them at home and we're 4-1 up against them away with a really second string team. I think Ascasabar is the only potential first team at Owen Hoyt. It's the calming influence that Cahill's provided from the back. And Dembele scores a goal. Keeper didn't even move. This is getting embarrassing now for the Croatian team. It's a really terrible angle. Oh, it's Ontiveros that scored. I didn't even notice that. Dembele flicked it on and Ontiveros just got on the end of it and put it in. Does he want to come off now? He's on 2 goals. Could get a hat-trick. (5-1). And this is not the most exciting games for you guys to watch. I know. Sorry, I just wanted to include one of our qualifying games, and I thought this was actually going to be quite tight, being 4-0 up, having the players being rested, but 13 shots against their 1. 54 possession. It's anything but tight. Maybe we'll make a change. Let's get Hoyt rested. Let's get Ascasabar rested. Kluivert now with the ball. He's been full of running today. Really good game from him. And Dembele could have scored. Could have got his hat-trick. Okay, so Wesley Hoyt off. Matthias de Ligt on. Ascasabar off. Let's bring Storaru on. And let's bring on Oxlade-Chamberlain for Ontiveros. He's on a hat-trick, but he is injured and don't want him to rupture any more ligaments in that knee. Oxlade-Chamberlain's come on and he's uninterested. I don't want to play this match. I don't understand footballers that are uninterested play football. Surely then pick a different job. Be a office clerk. Or a chef. Oxlade-Chamberlain, the chef. Storaru crosses the ball to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, who's not interested at all, will cross a ball back to Kluivert. And Kluivert will cross it into Dembele to Chamberlain. Chamberlain hits the post. Might have scored if he was a bit more bothered, a bit more interested in the game. De Ligt and Storaru are looking complacent. That's what happens when you get brought on. It's 9-1. Kluivert into Dembele, and Dembele gets his hat-trick. Dembele. He's been an assassin in front of goal. I think that's the first time I've seen that bit of commentary. An assassin in front of goal. Knifing the people without them seeing him. Dembele, the new star of Assassin's Creed. Højbjerg to cross it in. Savic will get it away. Bertrand, will he have a crack from distance? No. Should have done. Højbjerg to Wilshere. Wilshere to Bertrand. Go on, have a crack, someone. And now it's Kluivert with an awful touch. Okay, that's it. Full time. 10-1 on aggregate. 6-1 on the night. Dembele with a hat-trick. That takes his Europa League total now to 10. 10 in 6 for him in the Europa League. That's awesome. Awesome play for a player who's apparently reaching his potential. Well done. Excellent. Congrats. Okay, and I'll meet you back for the cup draw in a second. So here's our European Cup group. And we've got Ajax, we've got Club Brugge, and we've got Zorya from Ukraine. I think this is quite a good group for us. I think we can beat Club Brugge quite easily, and I think we can probably beat Ajax, especially at home, and especially considering that we've taken 4 of their better players. They've still got some good players in their team, people like Amin Younes, Hakim Ziyech, looks quite tasty. Weghorst, their striker, he's going to provide difficulties because we don't deal with headers that well. Siam De Jong can still do a job for them. So I think they've got a fairly good team, but we should be able to get out of that group alive, I would say. So looking at the next episode, I think it's only right that in the next episode we bring you that home match against Ajax. So we're going to do Ajax, and then we're going to mix it up a little bit, and we're going to do Man City at home. So the next episode will show you 2 home games. Ajax in the first European Euro Cup group match, and Man City at home. Until then, remember to like, remember to subscribe, and if you don't, never mind. See you later.